Oh,
Hey,
I'm ready.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. See, dance, everybody. Get the vibes right. Get the vibes right. TGIF, everybody. Yes, indeed.
Oh, it's Friday?
Yes, indeed. Yes, it is Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday.
You know what that means.
I hope you know, because we know. Hopefully, you guys know as well. But it's about to go down, and we have a special show tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
We do. Has
You know
to
how
do
there's
with good vibes.
Yeah, exactly. You know how there's just so much bad vibes, bad nonsense, bad shit, bad chaos,
Everything.
anxiety, depression in the world. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to flip that and we're going to be talking about good news stories. We have 32 reasons why everything will be okay. Regardless of how
simple.
It seems like, we're going down a bad path or whatever, as a society, as a world, whatever it is, everything is going to be okay, ladies and gentlemen.
We got to put it out there.
Absolutely. One of the reasons why, Nikki P, is because we are here right now. I go by the name of Patient Zero. My beautiful co-host right there. I forgot which way to point.
We're very slow moving today, folks, so bear with us.
We're slow moving, but we're still moving because this is Mixture of Variety Entertainment. Everybody give it up one time. Oh, yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed, man.
Well, we made it. We
We're
made
here.
it another week. We are here. We love you guys.
We do. Tell them about our adventure yesterday, and now we're both sick.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly happened, but
I think we moved too hard.
Yeah, that might be it. I mean, I don't know. We're definitely sore and everything because we went hiking. We've most of the time when we do hang out,
an incline like this.
Yes, exactly, and
with flat for 5 steps.
Yeah, I mean, that just comes with the territory when you're hiking. Sometimes it's just like that, and it was pretty short, but it was very steep, and it took a toll on us because then when we got back down, like later that day and today, I don't know what happened, but we have flu-like symptoms.
We are dying but good, everyone.
We are dying but good. At least we could say that for sure. So
in the making.
Yes, and we're here. We made it, and we're happy that you guys are here. And we're just going to shoot the shit for a minute, and then we'll get right to it. Nikki P, Move, Mixture of Variety Entertainment, is a mixture of ideas and a variety of topics, which equals Mixture of Variety. The podcast, you can just Google us. If you don't know what time it is, you can just Google us. You can ask somebody. You can follow us on Instagram and all that. What's our Instagram, Nikki P? They can see some of the craziest banners and shit.
At Mixture of Variety. And also, please don't forget to type in Mixture of Variety Podcast and subscribe, like, comment, and share.
Yes.
And these videos do get uploaded to Spotify as well.
Yes, indeed. That's big news. You know what I mean? That's big news because Spotify never had video before until like a couple weeks ago. So we know we had to jump right on that. And that's exactly what we're doing. So basically when this show is done live, right afterwards, I'm going to post it on Spotify. So you can check us out there. And it's all right because if you can't catch us, live, then we're just going to upload our show to our channel. And this is actually season 3, episode 18. So we have 2 more episodes after this. And then season 3 is a wrap. Because we've been doing 20 episode blocks, which is kind of crazy if you think about it.
It is.
We've been doing this for, a year and a half. Yeah, about a year and a half now, almost exactly. And, so that's just what it is. And we're going to keep it moving and we're going to get right to it because besides all of our,
everyone.
Yeah, we're just going to keep it moving. You can catch us on Instagram. We already said that. And you can catch us. What am I missing? The audio show, Spotify. There's an audio show that got the whole game started for us. Monday and Wednesday, we have new episodes there as well. Around 10 p.m., you can check for a new episode there. We really have like 340 episodes. So if there's anything that you can think about as far as the topic, Nikki P,
it's probably there.
Yeah, it's probably there. Over 340 shows. We can talk about anything from mental health and addiction to having sex with gay, midget, aliens.
Oh my.
There he is.
Aliens.
Just chilling.
He's looking dapper tonight.
Absolutely. You want to run down real fast some of the highlighted topics real fast?
Of course I do. So we also talk about mental illness, mental health, addiction, sobriety, recovery, experiences in a halfway house and rehab, LGBT life, relationships, current events and news, sex, obviously, hip hop,
Abby.
mindfulness.
Mindfulness, let's stop for a second and remember where we are currently. Our feet are
this.
currently planted. Remind yourself where we currently are right now in the present, because this is one of the reasons that we're going to be talking about everything's going to be okay. You got to just focus on the here and now and just be in the now and practice mindfulness. And we're going to do that right now when we take a slow, deep breath when you hear the mindfulness bell. And here we go. Everybody, slow, deep breath. Oh my God, that feels good.
That was great.
Yes.
Much needed, much needed. Also, UFOs and aliens, conspiracy theories, and so much more.
So much more.
But above all, Patient Zero.
Above all, Nikki P.
Positive energy.
Positive energy and laughs, especially today, ladies and gentlemen, especially today. Positive energy and laughs. So we're not going to really need it this show, but we do have a disclaimer. The disclaimer is if you're hypersensitive or get blood hurt easy, this podcast is definitely not for you. Sick and twisted dark humor, vulgar, uncensored language, and politically incorrect conversations. That for sure. It's just some of the things.
And fun.
You'll hear on Mixture of Variety, which means listener discretion is definitely advised.
That was definitely a good remix. I like that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for
that vibe.
Yes, and speaking of remixes, Granny is actually locked up tonight. Unfortunately, she cannot be at the show, but she's the third co-host of the show. If you want to find out everything about Granny, the title says it all. You can just follow her on IG at Granny Dildo. That is her actual name. I'm not making this up. At Granny Dildo, and you can see what she's been up to. But she's currently in jail, so we have to bail her out.
She's incarcerated.
Yes, and I also want to say that this is the last show in May, Nikki P. Holy fuck!
Oh wow.
This is the last show in May. I can't believe that. I honestly can't believe that. We're like running into the halfway mark of the year. And happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody.
Oh yeah.
Before I forget.
Happy Memorial.
Happy Memorial Day weekend.
I'll be at work.
Is a perfect. Yeah, me too. Actually, this would be a perfect jump off to the weekend. You know, some people have 3 days off. We don't. I'll be working. Yeah, we'll be working that holiday and whatever the whole weekend. But either way, enjoy it, and this is the perfect way to start the weekend. Right.
Literally.
Exactly. Nikki P, do you know what time it is?
I do know what time it is. That's amazing. That was perfect timing too.
Yes, indeed. We're getting good at that. You know, we're getting good at that. The more that we do that, we have the flow, we have the vibe going, and that's just what we do. Nikki P, please tell people what mini holidays is all about, because I don't know.
Oh, we love mini holidays. You don't know?
Well, I don't even know.
Let me inform you.
Please.
Well, everyone, here at Mixture of Variety, we believe every day is truly a holiday, and we should be grateful and thankful for the things that we do have instead of hateful and resentful for the things that we do not have. So luckily for us, every day is truly a holiday, and it is composed of heartfelt tidbits of info we needed to know, or some that make absolutely no sense, or some that are very hysterical or heartbreaking. So let's get into them.
Let's get into it. What's the first one, Nikki P?
Holidays from Friday, May 27th.
Oh, yes.
It is Cellophane Tape Day.
All right. Did you celebrate? I sure
I used a lot of tape today at work.
All right. There you go. That's good. That is a good one. It's also Don't Fry Day. Just Don't Fry Day. You know,
like
boil,
fries?
bake. I don't know. I guess we did not celebrate that yesterday. So good thing yesterday was not Don't Fry Day.
Also known as National Heat Awareness Safety Day. Guys, it really wasn't even that hot here in New York.
No, I don't.
It was 70 degrees. And
I don't know exactly what happened.
Windy.
It was actually perfect weather for hiking, you know, but I don't know exactly what happened. I'm still trying to figure that out.
It is also European Neighbors Day.
European Neighbors Day. That picture looks like San Francisco.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Or Albany or something. Not like you guys know what I'm talking about when I say Albany, but Albany, New York. It's also National Death Busters Day. That looks horrible.
And it shows a smashed up car.
Yeah, like really, really badly smashed up. So let's keep it moving.
All right. Ooh, it is National Grape Popsicle Day.
We have the same reaction. I want one right now.
Me too.
I want
that
one
would make
right
me feel better.
Yes, and those look like the homemade ones too. Those are great. You
Yeah.
just pour juice in, and you put a popsicle stick in, and you freeze it.
Oh,
That's
in the ice cube tray.
That is the best. That's some old school shit right there. That's some 80s baby shit right there. It's also National Gray Day, Nikki P. I'm not sure.
They're referring to the gray matter in your brain.
All right. Well, we have some left, so
we do.
We can kind of celebrate that. Yeah.
Oh, here we go again. It's National Heat Awareness Day.
Wow. I mean, we already had some days. We definitely had some days a couple weeks ago that that was deathly hot.
Yes. Arizona, it's 103 already.
Yeah, I mean, Arizona, Florida, just be aware of it.
Yeah.
Heat Awareness Day.
I'm aware.
National Road Trip Day, Nikki P. I wish that was us. National Road Trip Day. I love it. That's it. That's my goal.
It is also National Title Track Day. I appreciate that.
All right. That's like 70s Babies Day.
Yeah.
National Wig Out Day. Everybody wig out. Hey, everybody wig out. Pull your wigs off to celebrate.
Oh, no, it's stuck.
Oh, this is a good one.
Ooh, I will never be doing this, but it is Nothing to Fear Day.
Yeah, we actually just talked about this too.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
about
funny.
Skydiving.
Yeah, and like I told you, I had ample opportunity, and I just never got to that point where I can, even just thinking about the possibility of going the next day. I didn't sleep. I was, the whole night, and I was just so anxious. I was just like, no, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it.
You want
one thing I can do? Yes, and I still want to do it. One thing I want to do though is celebrate Old Time Player Piano Day, ladies and gentlemen. That is the oldest piano I've ever seen.
That's pretty cool.
That is kind of cool. Classic.
And out with a bang, everyone. It is Sunscreen Protection Day.
All right. Well, that kind of goes with the heat awareness,
I always wear sunscreen every day.
Absolutely.
Even on a cloudy day.
That's right. Protect yourself. First thing when Nikki P saw me yesterday, she said, "You're so tan." I was like, "Yes."
I said, "Do you wear sunscreen?"
Yes, I do. Actually, I do. I have to. Otherwise, the tan would be burnt. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is Mini Holidays for this beautiful Friday evening, May 27th, 2022.
Amazing.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. So,
what are we chatting about?
So we are chatting about some stuff. We do, like I said, this is going to be a positive, uplifting, motivating, hopefully inspiring type of show. And
spiraling out of control.
Yeah, hopefully not spiraling too out of control. But we're going to be talking about good news stories. We're going to be talking about 32 reasons why everything will be okay. We have news stories, we have quotes, we have positive energy, positive vibes. We had a rough week this week, but it just seems like every week has been a rough week, just as far as like society and the world. Yeah, absolutely.
The moon last Sunday.
Yeah.
Or Saturday? I forget.
Yeah, Saturday night into Sunday, I think it was, something like that. But, so either way, ladies and gentlemen, this, just to give you a clear idea of what we are talking about, is what we're going to be talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
So let me just see if this is the best way to put us. Nope, not just me. Nope. And that's just us. Okay, I guess we're going to have to do this.
That's fine.
All right. So, Nikki P, you can start reading off your phone. Obviously, you don't have to read the screen, but if you guys want to follow along, we're going to be reading the screen. And I'll scroll down. Yes, at least these sunglasses that I'm wearing are actually prescription. So
are they really?
Yeah, so at least maybe I can see what's going on here.
All right, I'm at number 1.
Okay, so you're at number 1. So yes, the world can feel heavy. Obviously, heartbreak, pain, injustice, anxiety, depression, the list goes on, and always on us.
How the last 2 weeks have been?
Yeah, the last 2 weeks have been like that. But if you really break it down, the last two
years,
yeah, really. I mean, it just seems like it's never ending. And so basically, to start it all off, will everything be okay? Yes, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. The short answer is yes, and the long answer is a little more complicated, but still, yes. We have,
Do you have your tea?
No, I don't. Actually, I'm very disappointed. This would have been a perfect opportunity for that. Well, not a perfect opportunity, but a perfect time.
Who is Hunter Biden?
I really need it. Yeah, who is Hunter Biden? That's not any good news.
Go past that.
Yeah, let's go past that. So you're already out number 1. Let's see here. We can pass that. We can pass that. This is another thing too. Just to note, every day a million good things do happen. It's just we don't see it, we don't hear about it, we're not connected to we're not following the right people on social media to find out information like that. It's definitely not going to be on the mainstream media.
I just unfollowed like 100 people.
You know how healthy that is?
I was like, bye.
That is so healthy because you're just
you're slowing down. You actually.
And you're seeing these negative things, whatever it is, negative people, negative images, negative whatever it is. So that's very important. And if you feel overwhelmed by the state of the world, obviously a lot of people are. Your feelings are valid.
Yeah.
All right. So number 1, go for it.
Gandhi once said, "When I despair, I remember all through history the way of truth and love have always won. There have been tyrants and murderers, and for a time they could seem invincible, but in the end they always fall. Think of it always."
Yes.
That is facts.
It's
like you see it with greed, with like greedy people.
Yes.
It always blows up in your face.
Yep. And there's definitely a lot of greedy motherfuckers in the world.
Yeah.
Greedy people that we know personally, and greedy people that are just, in the government, all the government, the greed and the power and the control and the corruption that comes with it. It's just we can't get away from it.
No.
So then we have people like Gandhi that, brings it to the forefront and we can actually discuss it. So people all over the world are using unique skills, talents, passions, and interests to make a difference. Nikki, we're doing that right now.
We are.
We are doing that right now. Yeah, studio audience, you can give it up for that. Thank you, studio audience. I mean, look how good these examples are. Running, you can become activists. Anybody can really become an activist if you're showing up at these rallies or these parades, or you're trying to make a difference. One person can make a difference because one person can change another person's mind and perspective. YouTubers are doing fundraisers and just getting the message out like we're doing. Boy band fans are advocating for human rights. Nikki P has been doing that. so that's great.
Backstreet Boys for life.
Yes. I can't wait for that to happen. I can't wait for you to go.
I can't wait.
We were jamming out in the car. All right, the next one's all you, Nikki P.
3. Of course, that's cut off on my end. Conservation efforts are saving whole species of animals. When climate anxiety gets the best of you, remember that experts are devoting their life's work to reversing the impact of climate change. Just think about the baby humpback whales. Aww.
Absolutely. Those conservation efforts are the real deal. The real deal, not the ones that are corruption or corrupted from, big corporation, whatever it is. The ones that are really doing their job from the ground up.
They're out there.
They are out there. And, really, let me just say this. Big shouts to Jungle Justin, our boy Jungle Justin from Canada, because he's all about this life. And he will be back on the show, I believe, June 10th. So look out for that. All right.
Justin.
If you choose to be born anytime in human history, if you could choose to be born anytime in human history, but you wouldn't know where you'd be born, what your race would be, whether or not you'd be able-bodied, or how much money your family would have, you would absolutely choose the moment we're living in today. What that kind of reminds me of is, let's say, I heard this a long time in like recovery days. Let's say everybody has their own problems right? But everybody meets up. You're meeting up with like 100 other people,
Yeah.
and you throw all your They say you have to throw all your problems in a circle, in the middle of the circle. So everybody throws their problems in the middle of the circle, and by the time you see everybody's problems, all you're gonna do is want to grab your problems back.
Yeah.
But then, in that situation, sometimes it can be too late. So all you want is your own problems. Everybody's suffering. Everybody's have their own stress and shit going on, or whatever. But when you really look at it and you see other people's shit, it's just like, you know what? Let me just.
I enjoy my problems.
I'm mindful of my problems, and I'm not going to say that I enjoy my problems, but I'm mindful and aware of them. Yeah. So the world is far from perfect. The world is a better place. A greater number of people than any time in history. It's very true. It's like 7.5 billion. I think it's like 7.8 billion people now on the planet. And so that's just. And who knows? We might have been an old soul anyway. We might have lived in the 1800s, 1600s.
I did
before Christ. Who knows? Who knows?
We definitely did.
Lives. Yeah.
All right, number 5. Fred Rogers, aka Mr. Rogers, once said, "When I was a boy and I would see scary things in the news, my mother would say to me, 'Look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping.'" The quote doesn't say there might be helpers. The quote says you will always find people who are helping.
Mm-hmm.
At Good, it's our job to look for helpers in the midst of bad news. And time after time, we've always found them. That is very true.
Yeah. Absolutely. Libraries are bringing education and resources to all. Wander the stacks of your local branch and learn something new. I mean, a lot of people obviously find out all their information from the internet or social media or some,
or
YouTuber
social media.
Yeah, I mean, really, right? That's just how it is these days. But to actually get like these authentic libraries, they still do exist. You can go and get these old history. Yeah, exactly. just really read and see it in front of you instead of just.
My God, remember in high school you'd have to actually take out encyclopedias and do research.
Yeah, hell yeah, I remember that.
It'd be like you need 3 book sources and 1 computer source.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Exactly. That's why I couldn't wait for like 98, 99 when the internet actually started popping. Because right away I wanted to get like false documents of essays that were written already and print them out. It's like, I don't have to do any of this work.
Yes. Let's see. The world is filled with people turning heartbreak into hope and grief into action. Parkland students committed to saving the next generation from gun violence. Ruthie Lindsay decided to share her story and help people feel less alone. And Jason Wang left prison and chose to help and what? Recidivism?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Thanks.
I don't think I've ever heard of that before. But yeah, basically,
but it is true.
It is true. This is what it's saying, that a lot of people that go through certain things, if they take that energy and they flip it and they put that into the universe in a good way, I think that's a beautiful thing. If you're a victim of something, like let's say, God forbid somebody gets raped, and what do they do with that? Besides a lot of therapy and healing and stuff like that. Well, if they help other women that have been in that situation, or they start up Facebook groups, or they start up, activist groups or whatever like that, it's just it's a beautiful thing.
Very beneficial.
Absolutely. Oops, hold on, not too far. A single individual is enough for hope to exist, and that individual can be you.
Aw.
Amen.
That's us.
Yep. All it takes sometimes is that one person to pull somebody back from the edge,
Yeah, I've been at the edge many times. Of annoyance.
Yeah.
Ooh, number 9 was meant for me.
Yes, it was.
Because delicious foods exist. Yeah. Pizza, soup dumplings, donuts, french fries, oranges.
All right.
Clams.
Clams. I love how they ended with oranges.
Oysters.
Yeah, clams and oysters.
Crab cakes.
Yeah, we were going down the list of what seafood we liked, and I was like, not much.
I like it all.
And then you have a whole pot of clams come to the table. I'm just like, oh, mussels, my bad. I was just like, God damn.
So good.
I haven't seen so many mussels since watching gay porn. All right. On that note, number 10, helpers are working to bring helpers are working to bring more justice and equity to the world in all kinds of ways. That was fantastic. When you do a live show like this and you stutter like that, it's fantastic. The Solutions Project funds whatever that is, environmentalists. Okay, so they're just saying, injustices of the cannabis industry, and even doing your small part in finding diverse stock photos to use online, shopping Black-owned businesses. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, you can definitely do that. I think that's a part of activism as well.
Yeah.
Where you could just do your part to specifically shop at certain places or, support certain places. That was a mouthful.
That was a mouthful.
Jesus.
Despite all the bad news in politics, there are still a lot of ways politics are being used for good and making a positive difference. Sometimes these positive political stories are just a bit harder to see. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want that job.
No way.
Like, I wouldn't want that job. It's a lot. You're thinking about all these laws, policies, enforcement. Like, it's a lot. I understand why. Like, I understand. Do I think it's right why some politicians and politics are like look the other way at times and for like money? No, that, I mean, I get it, but like, I don't like it.
Yeah, for sure. No way. Positive political stories are extremely difficult to find anywhere. I mean, if you are specifically following people, again, on social media, I'm just going to say just because you follow them directly. But if you get your news from old school, the old school way, like watching mainstream media or something like that, if you really break it down, Nikki P, you already know this, but everybody watching, in the morning, like the morning show, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., when, the normal society is getting ready for work and stuff like that, they'll throw in a couple of decent news clips that are like semi-positive, or they'll be like, oh, this baby whale was born today and this and this, right? But just because you're like starting your day like that. But after that, from like 9 to 11 at night, from like 9 a.m. to like 11 at night, it's nothing but negative craziness, madness,
bashing one another. It's just like, okay,
just nonstop, just thrown at you, and it's just like, I don't know why people are just drawn to that. But now you guys know that there is another alternative, because you can go to different YouTubers like us and get positive news.
Yeah.
I'm just going to read this quote real fast. Be who you needed when you were younger. Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Yeah.
I really like that a lot.
Very good.
Be who you needed when you were younger.
I needed who I am now.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. All right. The stigma around mental health is rapidly decreasing, and access to amazing mental health resources is at an all-time high. Thank you. I've been saying this. You can listen to mental health podcasts, explore mental health apps, or even sign up for a low-cost therapy session. It's that easy.
I think everybody can benefit from some type of therapy for sure.
Yeah.
Everybody's got something to talk about that, get some help from a professional that you can't maybe just get from a friend, a significant other, a family member, whatever it is. But yes, please, the stigma around mental health is rapidly decreasing. Please, ladies and gentlemen, go back and check out.
Decreasing.
Yes, please. Go back and check out our last podcast from last Friday. We had a special guest on, Glenn B, and we talked about mental health, and it was amazing. We got into some real crazy conversation, and we talked a lot about breaking the stigma around mental health. And there's a lot of talk of mental health this week because of the school shooting. And once again, the debate is there's people on the far right that want to take or far right that are just like mental health. We have to do something about mental health, which I agree with. And then there's people on the far left that are like, we got to take all guns away. So nobody can protect themselves. You know, if there was a couple of security guards with guns, maybe it would have been a little different. Or just security in the school, you know, period. But mental health is definitely something that needs to be talked about, discussed, and brought out into the open and not just brushed under the rug.
And so many people are affected, so it's just crazy to me.
Yep, absolutely. As far as we could tell, for the most difficult problems in the world, progress happens slowly and steadily. I would say that. What about you, Nikki P? Like for your personal problems in the world over years, you think they progressed slowly and steadily?
No.
No. Okay. So they didn't move in the right direction?
No.
Oh. All right. you wanna add your
Hold on, I'm
that?
just confused. I mean, I think progress, it really depends on the situation or the problem.
Okay.
There could be like a deep-rooted problem that will happen, like progress will happen slowly and steadily, and then there's like, you know, problems that we put onto ourselves that are like we did ourselves internally, you know. And
for sure.
we have to, and even to repair that at times, like addiction, for example.
Yes.
That is a progress that's slow and steadily.
Yes. Right, absolutely. And I'm thinking of actually even things that I used to stress about. Let's say any problems that I thought that I had in high school or in my 20s or something that is not even a blip on the radar anymore. You know what I mean? It's something that I just had all my attention on and was like the biggest problem in the world. It was just like I can give two shits now about it. So I mean, I say like everything. I'm at least hoping that I'm making some progress.
I think so.
Thank you. I think you're making progress as well. Doing big things, Nikki P.
We are. If you need help, there are people who want to help you. In fact, it's inspiring to think about people being so passionate about helping you that they created organizations, technology, and protocols to make sure that you could get the help you need. You matter. Reach out to the Suicide Prevention Lifeline or the Crisis Text Line or the Trans Lifeline, the Trevor Project Hotline, the Veterans Crisis Line, and many other mental health resources. So there is a shit ton out there.
Yes, there is.
That's why, like everyone with the issues, it's like it's so easy to pick up the phone.
Yeah.
This device we're always on.
Right. And sometimes that phone is 1,000 pounds for some people, you know, because of the stigma or whatever it is. You know, they don't want to get help because they just feel like they're going to be looked at differently or talked about at work, or their family's going to look at them strange.
The people you call don't know you.
That is very true.
They don't know you.
Yes.
You could make up an assumed identity.
Yes. Very true.
Rolling a doobie.
And there is actually a bunch of numbers, by the way, on last show. It's on a pinned comment underneath the show. There's a bunch of numbers you can call, and there's even numbers for Canada as well. If you guys need to get yourself hooked up with that. I do have reasons for hope. Our clever brains, the resilience of nature, the abominable human spirit, and above all, the
positive energy and laughs.
Positive energy and laughs. The commitment of young people when they're empowered to take action. Yeah, I mean,
I agree. We are smart.
I agree with that part.
At the end of the day, we do have human spirit.
Yes. And I think deep down, for the most part, 99% of society wants the same thing.
Yeah.
We all want, peace and unity, and we want to be happy and stuff like that. We don't want to be a madman and shoot up, babies in a school. Like that 1% or whatever, we could just leave them off. But for the most part, exactly, our clever brains connected to our spirit, and we all want the same thing. And for the most part, and empowering each other to take action is very important. I'm just starting to lose a little bit of hope with the young people in society, because it's just, oh my God. I mean, the first generation to be like born into cell phones when you're like, 4 years old, 5 years old, and you're playing on a cell phone, that does something to the brain. Like, it really does. Fucks them up.
The world is filled with brilliant books from people like you and people nothing like you. There's a whole universe of words to explore. Yep. Honestly, I enjoyed reading the last 2 books I read. One was audio, one was like a actual book. But like, it was nice to take an hour, even 30 minutes, and just focus on that.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. See, for me, the focusing was the hard part, because I would read a page and turn the page and then forget what I read. Yeah. And that was really annoying. But when I got to it, if it was something that I was really into and enjoyed and was learning something that I really wanted, like had a passion about, I was in it. And before you know it, like 100 pages will go by, and it'd be, a half hour or whatever. And I'd be like, wow, that was pretty incredible. Yeah, I really got into it. And it sticks with you. I noticed, like with a book, then if you're doing research online or hearing it from somebody or watching a YouTube video or something like that, when you're reading it, it sticks to you a lot longer. You have the opportunity to be the change you wish to see in the world. Yes, that is a Gandhi quote as well, I believe. You have the opportunity to be the change you wish to see in the world. It starts with one person, Nikki P. Actually, it starts with 2, me and you.
Me and you, boo. Well, it's heartbreaking to think about families needing to flee war, conflict, or persecution. It's beautiful to see so many helpers and nonprofits working hard to help refugees around the world. Well, of course.
Of course. Of course.
It's great. And needed.
What were they? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What would these people in these countries, and what would they even do? They didn't have this mass aid and help from nonprofits and that go directly to refugees. I mean, they would just die off the map. Discovering the truth about ourselves is a lifetime's work, but it's worth the effort. Yes, it is.
I love it. Oh, absolutely. Mr. Rogers.
Yes, that is a good one. That is a great one.
Dogs exist. Enough said.
Enough said.
Facts.
Dogs are just so amazing. So amazing. You can see their spirit. You know what I mean? Like you can see it. You can just see it.
Jasper. I was gonna let him in, but then I was like,
No, that probably would have been a bad idea.
Yeah.
he's a little active. I love him, but he's an active guy. He would take the spotlight for sure. Healthcare workers and researchers are making a major impact on global health through vaccines for conditions like malaria, COVID-19, HIV prevention, Lyme disease, and more. Yes, that is true. I keep hearing about the HIV vaccine, but it's like, what is taking so long? they had like 30 plus years to figure something out on that one.
I can't believe it. Let's see.
Maybe
Melinda Gates says, optimism isn't a belief that things will automatically get better. It is a conviction that we can make things better. Even when we feel powerless in the face of huge challenges, we can remember that our individual actions can make the world better.
Yeah, that is great. That is great. Sometimes it is difficult to have optimism or be optimistic, but it's all about your thoughts. If you're thinking negatively, your thoughts are going to roll down that negative hill, and you're not going to be able to. You know what I mean? It's just going to go too fast. You're not going to be able to catch it. You're not going to be able to put positive thoughts back in your life or in that moment. If you're optimistic and you are telling yourself, damn, I really can't get out of bed, because of this, this, and this. And then you tell yourself, no, you know what? It's going to be a good day. I'm going to make it a good day. I'm going to put my best foot forward. I'm going to make a difference and blah, blah. That will help you get the fuck out of bed. Or even just to start your day, whatever it is.
Or just laugh at yourself. That works.
Laugh at yourself. Absolutely. That's a good one.
I did not want to get out of bed this morning.
Yeah, but you did. I mean,
I did.
But you did. That's what makes all the difference. Half of it is showing up, right? Didn't you just say that the other day, yesterday?
Yeah.
Half of it is just showing up. Can you believe that we live in a world filled with beautiful music? Can you believe that we live in a world filled with beautiful music? Okay, talented musicians. I absolutely
love it.
Yes, I mean, I already know where this is going. This is just, music is incredible. Music is just one of those things that,
it can alter mood.
Most people enjoy. Absolutely. Just so incredible. Incredibly grateful for music because any emotion, you have certain music for that emotion.
Yeah.
If you're really happy,
or
if
you're
really sad,
all over the place, like myself.
Or if you're all over the place. I mean, sometimes it's just good to throw on some jams and just jam out.
With your clam out.
Of course.
Even though progress can feel slow, some brands and companies are in fact doing good. There are a variety of ethical Amazon alternatives. Your local bookstore, who could use our support, and it's fun to be part of creating change by voting with your dollar. Yeah, yes. I support a little of everyone, so I feel good in that.
Yeah. And honestly, a lot of people don't know this about Amazon. I mean, I know Jeff Bezos, he's like one of the richest people in the world, and everybody talks so much shit about Amazon most of the time because they're just another big corporate conglomerate, industry. Yeah. But there's a lot of mom and pop stores that do sell their shit on Amazon. So obviously Amazon's going to get a portion, but it's mainly going to them. And, not for everything, but there's definitely stuff out there.
Yeah.
This moment is teaching you something you need to learn, Nikki P.
Ooh, I love that.
Love.
That's
Look at that picture.
Cool.
That is cool. I like it a lot.
Oh, here's a good one. Taylor Swift is re-recording her entire discography. When things feel overwhelming, we like to turn on Red, Taylor's version, and have a little jam sesh. There's something particularly hopeful about a woman reclaiming her voice. All right. I guess we'll have to take a listen.
Yeah. You do that and report back to us.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. No problem.
I thought you would take that from me.
Yeah, no. Nope. But I will say this, being truthful about the state of our nation and world does not equal losing hope. Hope sees truth and still believes in better. That which dismisses or does not seek truth but grins, saying it will be okay, is naive, not hope. Okay.
All right. Well, that just breaks it down.
Yes, that definitely hurt my headache really bad.
All around the world, there are people of all faiths working for the betterment of their local communities. That is true.
Yep. Absolutely. Remember, things can be bad.
You missed one.
Oh, shit, did I? I'm sorry. Please hold while we go back.
Time out.
People are coming together through the internet to raise money for world-changing organizations every single day. Some of our favorite online communities are Nerd Fighters and Governerds.
Oh, I need to join.
That they're nerds? We think not.
I love it.
Yeah, that is pretty great. I mean, it's a beautiful way to do it. Why not? I mean, this is why.
Oh my God, you want to hear something funny?
Yes.
My friend's mom is part of a knitting circle, and you know what their name is?
What's that?
The Knitwits.
Hey, the nitwits.
That was great. I'm like, can I join?
I love it.
Takes me 5 years to knit a scarf. Remember, things can be bad and getting better. Kind of just like dying, but good.
Yeah, your saying is a lot better, but yeah. I think that's just validating the feeling, just validating like things can be bad sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right to be in the feels. It's all right to feel your feels, and it's all right to be aware of them, and just know that it's not going to just stay like that, because thoughts and emotions, luckily, don't stay stagnant.
True. That is true.
At Good, it's our job to help readers feel more hopeful and do more good.
Oh,
get it? Good?
Good.
Very good. Every day we look for good news to share with our community. Oh, this is amazing. This is perfect.
Ooh.
And there hasn't ever been a single day where we didn't find good news. You see that,
yes.
ladies and gentlemen? In fact, we've never had the time and money to share all the good news we find. There's that much of it.
That's amazing.
Nikki, there's so much good news in the world.
How much?
So rest assured that a lot. So it's so good, Nikki. So rest assured that today good things happened in the world, and tomorrow good things will happen again. We hope they help you feel more hopeful, and we also hope you'll take the opportunity to create some good too. Ladies and gentlemen, that's very good. That's what it's about. That was good. That was good.
I'm going to count how many times they say good tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We should. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the list. That was 32 things. And I'm glad that
we got through it too. I'm shocked.
Yeah, we did get through it. I thought we were going to get like 4 or 5 or something. Yeah, for sure. This is what we have to do sometimes. We got to like breeze through it and, talk. But again, we're just getting good at this. We just know how the flow goes. We know how the time goes, and we just, do whatever. And ladies and gentlemen, I mean, good news stories. They do exist. They do exist. Please give it up on time. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Please check out our audio show Monday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. It's uploaded on Spotify. Please check out our live show every Friday. We're here every Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Just get that shit stuck in your head like 80s hairspray. You know what I'm saying? Little Aquanet action going.
Specifically.
Every 9 p.m., every Friday, we are here. And if you can't catch the live show, it's uploaded to our show. That is youtube.com/C/Mixture of Variety Entertainment, or you can just go to Google and search Mixture of Variety Entertainment. Or you can just go to YouTube, or you can just click the link in the bio on IG. And once again, our IG is at Mixture of Variety. And this show right now that you're watching will be on Spotify in a couple minutes.
Very shortly.
Very shortly. Nikki P, any last words for the people?
Thank you for coming, and we hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Yes, happy Memorial Day once again, and please like, share, subscribe, and get those comments going.
Sharing is caring, and we love you.
We love you. Love you, Nikki P. See you guys. Have a good one.